Hi, my name's Sean Lancaster. Welcome back to my series on my training and prep for my first full Ironman, Ironman Florida 2023. In this episode, we're in weeks 16 and 17 of my training plan, about 5 weeks out from the start line. This is a critical part of my training plan because week 16 is my last recovery week. Week 17 is the peak week, volume-wise, of my training plan. Week 17 sees me complete my first century ride and the longest run of my triathlon career. Thanks for watching.
In 20 hours over the 20-week program.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you would like to follow this journey.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up.
Okay, so we're fixing to head out on our 18-mile run for peak week number 1 here. Yesterday I did my first century ride and it was all on the trainer, and it was a really good ride from the perspective that I got to test out my nutrition and my hydration, and that went well. Overall the ride went pretty well, but there were some things that didn't go so great about it. Most importantly, I had some significant swelling in my right knee. That's the knee that is my reconstructed knee and tends to be problematic anyway. I was supposed to do a 20-minute run off of that bike, and I decided to cut that because my knee was getting a little immobilized. So I had some pretty significant swelling. I was a little worried that whether or not I could recover and get this run in today. Thankfully, got up this morning after icing it last night, resting well. It's feeling a lot better. The swelling is, I've still got some, but it's way down. So I'm optimistic that I'm going to be able to get through this run. And the knee thing, I'm just going to have to figure it out, and it may come down to just making it happen on race day. More on that next week. I'm going to do this again next weekend, and hopefully I can figure some things out this week. Anyway, let's get this run done while the weather holds out. I'm pretty excited about a little cloud cover today, so let's just get after it. Week 17 was finally here. This is the week where I proved to myself I could take on Ironman volume. I made sure to not miss any workouts. I wanted the full training load, no shortcuts. This swim kicked off a killer weekend. I would take on my longest swim, bike, and run workouts ever, and on consecutive days. This is what I trained the last 16 weeks for. It was time to be tested. Today's workout in the pool is 4,000 yards total. Main set's 2 1500s on 1 minute rest. So got a lot of work to do, so I better get at it.
tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else will succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell can make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel.
Right about now, I'm questioning my sanity, thinking I've still got to run a marathon. It's going to be awesome. Mile 86. Woohoo!
And talk about the energy of the route. I know that you haven't had any receptions today, but that's not it.
Week 17 lived up to my expectations and then some. With over 21 hours of training, 17 hours of which were swim, bike, run, this was what I needed to firm up my confidence that I've built the fitness to get to the finish line. I pushed in every workout this week to test my mental and physical endurance. It was the best week of training in my life. and I'm convinced it would not have been possible if I hadn't executed week 16, my recovery week, so well. I changed my approach to recovery in week 12 based on reading an article by Matt Dixon of Purple Patch Fitness. Instead of treating recovery weeks as reduced volume training weeks, I now think of them as something completely different blocks entirely, not training, purely recovery. I do not do any high intensity work, only zone 1 or zone 2 stuff, and only as much volume as needed to get blood circulated and break a sweat. I think I was able to handle my peak week so well because I had great recovery from the prior week. Well, that's it for this episode, and as always, thanks for watching.
Damn, these are heavy.
I cannot do two things at once. I'm not sure it's going to go well.